guys, welcome back to my beauty channel. This is a part of my skincare series. So today I filmed a what's your skin type video. So if you don't know what your skin type is, or if you're curious, just click this video over here to find that out. Viewing this video is really important, especially if you don't know what skin type you have, because I expect that you guys already know what your skin type is now that you clicked on this video, because I'm going to talk about products that are really good for your skin, what you should be using at home, and the products that you really should be using for your specific skin type. So to get started, you already know what your skin type is, so I want to address a few things. I want to talk about cleansing, because cleansing is super duper important. The benefits of it are getting dirt off your face, soften it, and some cleansers even contain ingredients that can counteract with various skin problems. So cleansing is crucial. Second thing you should do is an exfoliation. So exfoliation you don't need to do every day. You should do it and only do 1 to 2 times a week, because it can get quite irritating. Exfoliation is really important to get that extra dirt that's seeking down into your pores off, and also to get rid of your dry skin. So that's really important. Next, you're going to then apply a mask. Masks are very different. There's 2 different kinds of masks. There's gel and there's clay. And depending on what your skin type is, I'm going to talk about which one's good for you, and you should only apply a mask probably once or twice a week at least. So it's very important. It's really good. It rejuvenates your skin, it calms it, it soothes it, it brightens, and it even clears up blemishes. Then you're going to want to follow by a toner. There's 3 different types of toners. There's fresheners, there's toner, and there's astringent, which I'm going to talk about that will suit your skin type. So toners are mainly for getting leftover dirt off your face, and also to balance your pH. And last but not least is moisturizer. So moisturizer is very important also, because it hydrates and nourishes your skin, and sometimes it even has sunscreen in it, which is really good to protect your skin against hyperpigmentation and just dark spots and a whole bunch of other stuff. Dry skin, the cleansers that you're going to want to use are creams. So you're going to use a cleansing cream. Consistency will be really creamy, really milky, and it's going to have a thicker consistency. For this cleanser, you're going to want to remove with a cloth, otherwise you will most likely have leftover residue of the cleanser on your face. So just remember to remove this type with a cloth, not just your hands in water. We did talk about exfoliation a little bit. That's really important in all skin types, so do it if you have to, if you think you have to get rid of that dry, dead skin. Like I said, only do it once or twice a week. Followed by masks. For this skin type, you have various ones. You could use a cream mask, you can use a paraffin wax mask, which is really nice because it penetrates deeper into your skin, leaving a protective layer, and it's also going to leave water underneath, so you're kind of just trapping the moisture, and it just gives you just like, oh, it's just going to feel amazing, and your skin's not going to be dry. So those are really nice. Also, if you just don't want to go out and buy one, you can make one at your house, and using bananas, which is really hydrating, and honey. So mixing honey and bananas together will give you a nice little yummy mask to put on your face, and it will just hydrate and nourish. Toners, you're going to want to use something that has the lowest percentage of alcohol content in it, which is a freshener, because it's going to just lightly put something on your face, because dry skin can tend to get sensitive. Now, as for moisturizer, you're going to want to use something that is oil based, because since you're lacking oil, you want something that has oil in it just a little bit. It's going to protect the top layer surface of your skin, leaving water trapped on the inside. So that's all I have to say about dry skin. So normal skin and combination skin, you have a variety of things you could use, because normal means that you need water-based products, and if you have combination skin, you're more on the oily side, you want to use something that has more of a gel in it. I recommend using a cleansing lotion just because it's water-based and it's really light on the skin. Then after that, of course, exfoliate once or twice a week. I'm going to keep repeating that. You have 2 options for masks, just because if you're more on the normal side, normal to dry side, you want to use a gel mask. This is going to really hydrate your skin. Then if you are more on the oily to combination side, then you're going to use a clay mask. Clay masks draw out impurities, which is really good for, since you're oily, you are tended to get blemishes, so it draws out all your impurities, and it will also dry out that unwanted oil. Toner, you're just going to use a regular toner. It has a higher content of alcohol in it. It's going to balance your pH, also tighten your skin. As for moisturizer, you're going to use a water-based moisturizer, something that's really light and has sunscreen. skin, you have two different types of cleansers you can use. You can use a cleansing gel, which is just a little more thicker, and it's kind of more on the decongestant side. Other than that, if you're just starting out and you have oily skin, I recommend using a foam. This is really great because it dissolves all the oil and it will clean, tighten, and dry. If you have oily skin, you're going to want to use a clay mask. This is going to, like I said, draw out your impurities. It's also going to dry out all that oil that's unwanted. And it's also going to tighten that beautiful skin of yours. And with clay masks, I didn't say this before, but you should only leave your masks on for about 10 minutes. If you don't want to go out and buy that kind of mask, you can go ahead and use something at home. You can use strawberries and vanilla yogurt, or just plain yogurt, actually. You just don't want anything else scented. So I guess just plain yogurt and strawberries. Strawberries have acid in them, so they're going to soak up that oil, which is really, really good if you have oily skin. For a toner, you're going to want to use an astringent. This has the highest alcohol content in it. You're going to be really, really careful with it just because it does have a lot of alcohol in it that's going to dry out your skin, so make sure you're careful. Also, astringent is really good if you have acne skin as well. If you have oily skin and you're like, ew, I don't want to use a moisturizer because that's just putting more oil and greasiness on my face. Why would I want to do that? Well, your oily skin does need to be hydrated, and if it's not hydrated or nourished, the barrier function is going to be unbalanced and actually producing more oil. So moisturizer is still important for you oily people. So the moisturizer I would go for is something obviously that is not oil-based. You want to stick straight through water-based products and just do that. Also make sure that there's a sunscreen in there as well. Like I said in my last video, sometimes sensitive skin is not considered a skin type, but since it is a condition and like I said, more people are having sensitive skin these days, I'm going to address it. Cleansers for sensitive skin. You're going to want to use a cleansing lotion. This is something that's going to be really, really light on your skin. It doesn't strip any layers off or anything like that. It's going to be really, really nice. It's actually designed for sensitivity, hydration, and broken capillaries, so it's really, really nice and cooling. Exfoliation in this case, if you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't do it twice a week or anything like that. I would only do it probably just once a week, and don't be really harsh just because your skin will get red and really, really irritated and probably just hate you for that day. As for a mask, you're going to want to use something that's really soothing and calm and hydrating, so I recommend using a gel mask. For a toner, you're going to want to use a freshener. This has the lowest content of alcohol in it. It's going to be really nice, balance your pH, and soothe your skin. And last but not least is moisturizer. You're going to want to use something that's water-based and something that's really, really light and has sunscreen in it. So I hope I helped you guys figure out what products you guys should be using for your skincare and your skin type. I hope that you guys won't be scared anymore to go to the store, and you guys will actually know what to buy. You'll know, okay, I need a water-based moisturizer, I need some sunscreen, I need a clay mask, you know, so you have the basics ideas of what to get. I know Neutrogena is a great line to start out with if you are just a beginner. Michael Todd is really, really good. They have organic ingredients in theirs, Bioelements. There's so many different ones. I'll leave them down in the description bar if you're curious. I love you guys so much. I'm just here to help you, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I have tons of ideas of what I want to do for Emmy's Aesthetics. If you guys have any video requests on what you want to see next, leave it as a comment below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Your T-zone is only in the center of your face, so these little